Good morning once again, and a very happy International Women's Day. I know you've heard this before, and you will continue to hear that until it echoes, and each one of us have really wished each other multiple times. Thank you for joining us for this very important and timely conversation on how investing in women can pave the way for a progressive and prosperous world where every voice is valued and every opportunity is accessible. Invest in women and accelerate progress. That's the global theme for International Women's Day today. And I think we all will agree that investing in women is not only the right thing to do, but also the smart thing to do. Studies have shown that empowering women and girls can have positive ripple effect across all sectors of the society, from improving health and education outcomes to boosting economic growth and productivity to enhancing peace and security. Investing in women is also essential for achieving the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which envisions a world where no one is left behind. Closing gender gaps can open a pathway to development. Studies have also shown that increasing women's participation in the workforce can lead to significant economic growth. In fact, according to World Economic Forum, closing the gender gap in economic participation could add almost $28 trillion to the global GDP by 2025. And that's a huge number. Therefore, it is imperative that we take action to close the gender gaps and barriers that prevent women from realizing their full potential. We need to ensure that they have equal access to opportunities, resources, and rights, and that they are supported and encouraged to pursue their aspirations and contribute to society. A positive shift in the workforce is taking place. The world is waking up to the economic advantages of having more women in the workforce. In India, too, a societal change is afoot. The economic progress of our country in the last few years has led to an increase in the mobility of its people, and inevitably, women are coming to big cities like Bengaluru, Mumbai, and Delhi to seek employment and shape their dreams. And I'm sure many of them are here today. A recent report titled India's Breakout Moment says that India can achieve a GDP growth rate of 8% by ensuring that women account for more than half of the new workforce which is set to be created by 2030. Moving on to Biocon Biologics, you all know that we are deeply committed to enable people equity. At Biocon, we firmly believe in creating an inclusive and supportive work culture where all employees, irrespective of their gender, feel valued and respected and empowered. Which is no surprise given that our visionary leader, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, has been setting new benchmarks as a pioneering woman leader for decades. The overall gender diversity ratio across Biocon Biologics has moved up to 28% from 18% in less than 4 years. You heard about it, but that's the number that we would like to keep talking about. We have also unlocked opportunities for women to play a significant role in manufacturing, which still a few years ago was perceived to be a strictly male domain in biopharma sector. Our focus on the leadership programs has led to over 30% women being enrolled for many of these programs. Contrary to myths, women do have ambitious career goals. However, systemic barriers often hinder their advancement. Not so much at Biocon, but if you look outside, there are ample cases which reflect that. Organizations need to recognize and support their aspirations and enable them to break barriers and win over unconscious biases. I strongly believe inclusivity and gender equality is not strictly a women's problem to solve. Men have a very important role to play in inspiring inclusiveness and sharing the responsibility of creating an enabling ecosystem where women thrive and participate in the overall economic agenda. And which is why you saw a lot of men on the stage today. And I'm proud to have two men colleagues in my panel as well. So on that note, I would like to welcome all the honorable panelists, Rhonda, Karthik, Kavita, and once again. Our discussion today will be around the importance of investing in women, coaching them for leadership roles, and setting them up for success to accelerate progress of the business, nation, and society at large. I'm happy to have two men on our panel today, and we have a fair representation of mentors and allies. And who better than this group to share their experiences and views on how women can play a much larger role in shaping the future?